Tell me about your experiences with this family and Chris and Michael together.
Well, when I first met the family, the accuser, he bragged about how Michael was his best friend and, you know, all the things that they would do and their friendship that they had. And it seemed like a really great thing, and it seemed like something that really brought a lot of joy to his life. And the entire time while he was sick and undergoing chemotherapy, I actually never even met the mom. The mom never seemed to come around until after he was better. And, you know, and once he was better and we started to do other things, then the mom was around all the time, and I never saw his father anymore.
So the mom was non-existent in the beginning, then the dad was non-existent after.
I never met the mom for a year.
Didn't that ever confuse you? I mean, to not meet the biggest pop star in the whole world, like, you wouldn't be curious to come meet him? Your son's hanging out with him, calling him his best friend?
Yeah, I thought it was weird. There were times when we would we would spend the night with the accuser in the hospital while he was undergoing chemotherapy, and the mother was never there.
So who's we? Who would spend the night?
My son's father, myself, and my son.
Wow. And the mom was never there?
She was never there.
Fast forward, Michael's accused of child molestation by this family. Before you even find out who the family is, you already know.
I already know.
What happens from there?
Everything has been a whirlwind. I'm thinking about the times that I was around them, the times that I took them to Neverland. These kids were very comfortable being at Neverland. These kids knew all the security passwords to every room you could imagine, even the rooms that were, you know, blocked off to anyone else, that were personal to Michael, his dance room, which no one was to go into. They knew the codes. These kids, the last time that I actually saw them, I left them at Neverland. I spent the night and then I left. But the night that I spent the night, they actually asked to sleep in Michael's room. However, Michael was not there, and so one of his employees said that he could not allow them or anyone into the room while Michael was not there, but they insisted and they really wanted to. And when I thought of what the accuser was saying Michael did, I thought to myself, what child would want to go into the room where these awful things were happening to them?
But was that before or after it could have happened?
According to the timeline, it was after these things had already been happening to him.
Interesting point. And you were called to the stand.
I was.
What was that experience like?
It was an emotional experience for myself. I felt betrayed by this family. I felt like they had taken someone who had really come to them in their darkest hour and who had really tried to be a friend, who had tried to show them support that they were not getting from their parents or from other family or whoever. And he tried to do so much for them. And they told me that Michael was the one who helped cure this child of cancer, just his love and his support, and that they were able, the same people who were able to say that they were capable of then turning their backs on him and making these just awful allegations for the sake of money or whatever it was just, I just felt really betrayed.
Mm-hmm.